Gotta have a steam generator before we're allowed to go there. And we're currently in the craters, right? That requires mechanical pump. God damn! Capture fungal pass. The campaign for this game is extensive, it seems like. So we're at the craters right now. We can rename the sectors. I don't know why. Launching from the craters. Alright. Launch. Is this the multiplayer game? I mean, the game itself has multiplayer, but we're not in a multiplayer game. That is a big land. Good lord! Alright. So that's where the enemies are coming from. Alas, there is no good copper vein. Alright, there's some copper. There's some copper. It's just the one place. Three and a half minutes before they show up. I mean, this is pretty much if you like Factorio. It's just a lightly different Factorio. So the enemies are spawning here. Which means we want to kind of choke pointy. We have 2,000 copper to start with. Oh, water! Can't build on water. Oh, that does complicate my life a little bit, huh? I wonder if they can swim? I mean, I'm generally less interested in multiplayer stuff with these kind of games myself anyway. Boo, boo, boo. Why are you router? Oh, router, I hardly know her. We have copper nearby. And they could shoot through walls too, right? Might be worth doing something like this. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Alright, won't be able to do a big wall, but we could do a little wall there. One more router. One more layer of guns. Cool. And start drilling. I played Factorial both with friends and without. Multiplayer is fun when you can specialize in something and ignore the stuff they're working on. That does sound like the better way to do it. Like, the joy for me in these games is just the kind of getting lost in whatever sauce you're currently on, you know? Like, my ideal version of these games don't include enemies. Like, I'm just interested in the spaghetti. Enemies does not enhance the experience for me. I know for a lot of people, like, that is explicitly the point for them. He was neck deep in building nuclear power while I was making artillery trains. This is probably just a waste of parts right here. I don't think they're going to be coming this way. Yeah, in fact, let's just go ahead and get my materials back. What is this stuff? I can build on it, whatever it is. Oh, nice, even. There we go. Perfect. Just a pile of routers in there. Ba, 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 ba. And then drill. Boom, 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 boom. A bridge. Yep, I figured that would be the one place that would be fit enough for it. Overflow gate here. Yeah, I should probably spin again soon. Yeah, this is quite enjoyable. Gonna run out of copper. Alright. At the very least, a decent amount of defense is now set up. We can run away. God, we're far away. You're quite enjoyable. Ha, I got him! What's going on, Rip? Don't worry, I'll get to the pieces of candy. I just don't have any candy next to me at this particular moment. But soon. Our next available BRB, I shall go get the candy. Excuses, excuses. I'm sorry. What was that game? Oh god, I need to be able to drill. Here we go. Just gotta get this going. There we go. "43 seconds before the first wave starts." There we go. Some of it's already showing up. And alright, copper production has started. Which means I could head back up here and try to finish as much of our defensive line as I can get going. Surely it should be building faster than that. What the hell is it a boat? The hell kind of enemy was that? Numbered sectors such as this one are optional. Oh. I didn't have to come here, I guess. I think that was like a flying unit, in which case maybe iron is more the speed we want, huh? Alright, we need to focus on our copper distribution system. I guess also on a couple of guns. Why, router? Why do you think I want it to go that way? Yeah, Gomper redistribution system. People need their Gompers. The people crave their Gompers. I wish I knew what kind of enemy that was. If I have one complaint so far, it's, no, I just hit the go for the next wave button. Yeah, you also got the salt and pepper thing going on. Now, where is that Gomper? Well, I didn't know you had salt and pepper going on, but I'm also pleased that you're a salt and pepper man. Overflow gate here. And then we send this all the way back. If I could figure out how to do that. I do not care for water. Ran out of pepper. Only got salt left. S&P's the choice for me. How do we get garlic in there? What's the G gonna be? Oh my god. This is exceedingly unnecessary to try and, like, funnel extra copper. All the way back to the landing zone. But if I am anything, it is unnecessary. There it is! I can see it! It's happening! And there's no better way to do this? I'm sure there is. Doing things in a better way is not how I play these games, though. Almost. Almost. Alright. Excess copper will now be funneled in. Like, is this a new resource over here? Is this something we mine? I don't know what that stuff is. Alright, our gun emplacement's done. Scatter. If I just build it on an iron deposit, I think it'll immediately just have ammo, right? Nope, not how that works. Hey! Hey! God damn it! I don't have any guns over here! Oh boy. They're so fast. Oh god. Junction. Oh. Shitty gumdrops. E. Quickly. You bastard. E. God damn it. Would you please build the router? There we go, alright. Go, go, go! Little bastard just flew right on through. Which is why I want... So, what's your problem here, buddy? There we go. Crank out the iron, let's go. I'm hoping this thing counts as a flying unit and we could just wail on it with these. They are non-flying units. Well, crappies. Well, we're gonna have to hope the guns I left down there are enough, and otherwise... Now we know we need more. Well, let's just hope we don't die. Random demos? Hey, it's random games and demos. Games and demos, not just demos. I'm not, this isn't even a demo, I'm playing the full game right now. The longest conveyor belt in the US runs for 42 miles. Just make life really hard for any of the stupid enemies who want to fly through this little canyon here. One day I'm gonna say random demos, and I'm gonna play a demo for like a game from 1995. I'll just find... I have old discs from PC Gamer. Just gonna throw them in there. I'll turn on my PlayStation 1 and put on one of my demo discs. That'll throw one for a loop. Won't be a lie. Recreate the Mangler? That thing I got my penis stuck in that one time? I hope not. Alright, let's see how this performs. You like that, you jerks? Who got stuck what, where? Don't worry about it. Gomper said never to tell that story. It was his penis, really. Put overflow gates between routers for better ammo distribution. We got my overflow gates here and here and here. Like, I'm all right with it having a backlog like this, that way it can refill quickly. And then any true excess will just be sent off. Why you place two in corners? Because I just draw quick. And then I come back and I delete things later on. You can see over here we deleted a corner one. There you go. You happy? I'm sorry. Why is there a red line down? Why is there a red line down? What is this? What is this garbage? Who are you? Where did you come from? Damn it, I hit the respawn button. You'll learn that I'm exceedingly efficient and I never do things in dumb ways just because it makes me giggle. How did that person slip by? Oh my god, I hate you. What is this garbage? Ooh. So we do need anti-air, and it needs to be over here. You know what? No. Leave that alone. That's fine. I've never giggled once in my life. I'm a very serious man. Huck a router here and here. Up. Up. Image of an alpha wolf looking at me. I don't need to. That's my portrait. I cannot believe they're still getting through over here. Boop 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 boop. Why is the purple line connecting the orange line? Because your mom said she likes it that way. That's why. I don't actually know what you're talking about. I just felt like saying something inflammatory. Oh, this time no one flew by, huh? No flyers? That's oh, there he is. What? Fuck you! This is an outrage. Alright. So he's spawning and flying through, so he's coming out over here. Fine. Dicks. Right into that one. Right into that one. Right into that one. Right into that one. And that one. Some fine dicks, yes. Well, the answer's obvious, Panda. That's the best way to do it, then. How many times do we have to go over this? Whatever way I built it is obviously the best way for it to be built. What do these guns require? They require lead? Damn it! Who did this? I have to go. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna press this button. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Whatever way I do it is always the most optimal way to do it. Bridge connectors, what do you require? Oh, lead? Cool. There you go. Now with some lead coming in. How do you get this far without mining lead? Just pure, unadulterated skill, really. That's right, you little bastard! Objectively, yes. So you understand. Maybe just a little cluster over here. Hell. Small shells of ground enemies over a long distance. Requires graphite. We could do that. We could do that. Just a little row of hail here. Just a little wall in front. Good. Then we'll just mine some coal over here. Begin the conveyor belt spaghetti. Realize that this one can't actually do anything. Move it up a little bit. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? Jumped tracks for a second there, didn't you, buddy? Bastard! Whatever. This little embankment will get you. Into a pancake or a molten lead, watch him set up defenses. See, I talked about this earlier, but one of my true joys when playing any of these games is doing it in ways that give people in chat aneurysms. It just makes me happy. You should see some of the other nightmares we've done in other games. But alright, well, we can get rid of that last little chunk of you. There we go. Now we're good. No longer interfacing with the lead. Our copper got a little mixed up over here, but that's okay. Just need to do a little bit of this. And just clear it out a little. Flush the system, you know? Just happy little accidents. Now we need a couple of factories over here. Graphite press. Dicks! No, I'd have to fly all the way back. You little bastard! Ooh! Coming back. Shit, this is the wrong place. Where was I? I was here, right? Yeah. It was a little beat up. Just gotta do a little repair work. Just fix it up. Just a nice big sweep select here. There we go. Oh my god. No. How do you prioritize what you build? Jesus. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. Near my overflow gate. Oh my god. Ugh. Hey, where's my overflow gate? Right there. Straightforward, but then delete it again because, whoops, coal. And then bridge over troubled coals. There we go. Oh. Give me an aneurysm. Yeah, they were too close. Oakley dokley. God damn you. A router. A wall. Another one of those hailstorm guns. Put you into a router. I'm getting the impression that maybe things got a little busted over here as well. Alright. Here's my coal output. Just gotta fix it all up, it'll be fine. So that's all iron, you're all coal. Hoot, hoot. Wait. Gotta destroy this little intersection. So I need my overflow. Right there. Okay. Copper's fine. And now a bridge. Try to use anti-air turrets to defend against boats. Aim is not game logically. You can hit ground stuff with anti-air turret. I mean, I think the bigger issue is, if you are new to this game, there is no clear indication of what the units are. Like, that's been my struggle. Like, we first get here and I'm like, I hover over, I'm just looking for, like, information. Like, is it a flying unit? Is it not? Like, what is the wave? And there is no information on what the wave is. If I knew what the wave was, I'd be like, oh, of course I can't shoot that boat with an anti-air turret, but it looks like a plane! Like, it just looks like it's flying. So I could see why someone would be like, oh, why can't I shoot that plane? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I just want, like I could press F1 on any of these things to get information. I want to press F1 on the wave and get information about that. No, with that attitude, you got me there. You got me there. I don't know why I'm acting surprised. I knew exactly what was gonna happen when I set that up. What if we just put just a series of routers all the way to there, and then the bridge goes like that? Are we good? Perfect. Eventually, these will fill up. These will fill up. These will fill up. And this... Hey! Where did you come from? Coal's coming out. But only conveyor belts going this way. Mother of God. It's too close to these guys, I see. Well, you're officially being retired for causing me grief. You little shit. You're retired too. Guess that means you could just be more coal now. Alright, ammo, you're all getting your shit. Am I done up here now? Alright, we're getting copper. We're getting iron. Clog simulator. You'll see, it'll be fine. It's all gonna come together. Factory's got put on all sides, meaning those routers under graphite presses will fill up with graphite. So they're pushing out in this direction too? Much better. Well, then we'll just do this simple solution. Overflow gate, go there. There we go. Bridge. There we go. Now it has nothing to complain about. Massive wall of bullets is complete. Copper overflow's done. Anti-air stuff is all set up. There. Beautiful. Uh-huh. Pop. Would be fun to set up some overflow gates for this stuff too, huh? That's right, little bastards. Try and get through there. Overflow gate. Hey, I'll go in the same place. Iron, what's going on? Now what's all this? Large battery? With arcs? Like, I don't think any enemies are going to be coming through here. We could set that up, though. Okay. Now that that's all taken care of, God. You doing good? I mean, I suppose... You know what? No. I'd really rather focus on filling this with resources here. There we go. This will be where we just hurl things wholesale inside the machine. Every once in a while I'll have to go check and make sure everything's okay over at ye old factory, but alright, hurl coal in there. And this is sand. I don't think we need sand as a base resource. I think we use it for other stuff. Making a butt factory. What'd you walk away from? Don't even have to repair anything. That's nice. I think the scatter embankment's just doing a good amount of work. Huh. Alright, what we got here? Solar plants. We have the silicon for it. Microprocessor. Ground factory sounds interesting. But let's start actually producing those things, shall we? This might be too crowded a line. I kind of just want to feed the overflow iron into it. And I will! Screw it! Alright, let's see how this wave performs. Yeah, between the scatter guns and the main guns. They see... Hey! I didn't mean that. Tripped out of my own stuff. Ah, Blood Meridian, I see. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with what's going on over here. Let's find a nice spot with sand. It's a lot of water. We have sand back home, right? Yeah, right over here. I think we're maxed out on coal. No, we're not. Okay, got a bridge. Like, this game had some decent synth music going on that I enjoyed, but it just, like, randomly stops playing music, which, bugs me. I don't know, like, what causes the music to just go away. Alright, sand will be pumping out at a good clip. You shot! God damn it, man. Coal. There we go. And then... in. You told me I was muted a long time ago, Panda? That's weird. I feel like I would have noticed that. Okay. The relevant thing? I gotta ask for it, or were you referring to the fact that I was muted? Oh, you little shit. Boop, 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 boop. Can't let things get too close. There we go. I know you were. Which begs the question, what's Panda referring to? Alright. Looking good, looking good. Now we just gotta give you some power. Combustion generator. You're very sure they're referring to... But they themselves said they're referring to me being muted. How do you know more about 421 than 421 knows about themselves? There we go. What would I do with this silicon? I mean, not to over-explain the jokes of chat, but no one tell him is the classic, no one let me know that I've muted myself. Gotta shove more coal into these bad boys. We'll just shove it in the distributor. A bridge from here to here. Swear to God, game. There we are, and then a bridge from here to here. Feed it coal, it needs coal, damn it. There's plenty of sand. Once we had 4,000 stored coal. Oh, here's some coal. I'm taking it. It's a good vein here. Change my mind. We could do our jump over here. Oh my god, I'm trying to zoom in. Bridge, 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 bridge. God damn it, that's right. Gotta make sure the bridge is never next to anything else. Okay. Just gotta shove it inside of this guy. Boop-a-doo. Boop-a-doo. Ideal, alright. Cool. Eat your food. I need a teleporter. This is such a large map. Just want to make sure everything's like hunky-dory up here. One wall was broken. Alright, well, easy enough. When did this happen? Oh, good God. Lucky this is all overflow. It really doesn't matter. It's just bonus materials for me. Now I don't have to worry. Can't help but notice you're not going into... Oh, bridge. Gonna lose my shit bridge. There we go. God. Alright. That's what we like to see. Finally! Mr. Clancy, what's going on? Oh, look, it's you! How was your stream, Mr. Clancy? What did you do today? Thank you for that resubscription, Therion! Mr. Clancy, everyone here, you know me, because you're here. Wait, oh god, my brain shut down. Everyone should be following Mr. Clancy. Ah, Death Stranding, a good choice, a good choice. Oh god, it's spaghetti. No, Dad, please, no. Let me show you my features. We gotta go all the way up here. Because basically my decision is, when I show up on a new map, rather than doing anything at the home base, I immediately just make a wall of guns. That way when the wave shows up, they just die against my wall. Screw you! Dicks! I know you said some flying people. That's why the anti-air guns are over here, you bastards. What is this music? This is Despot's game soundtrack? This game has like a good synthwave soundtrack, but my problem with it is it just kind of randomly stops playing the music. Like, I don't know why. You're my overflow gate, so you're heading this way. Does the hail gun? Ah, well, let's not even bother. We'll just put a couple more scatter guns. If anything makes it by... I don't want to worry about it. Just put a router. A router, a router, a router. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Beautiful. Definitely gonna work. I don't need to pay attention whether or not I wrote it right. Everything over here is automated. We're done. Enemies show up, enemies die. And we have a silicon press going now. Anyway, yes, everyone should be following Mr. Clancy. For those of you that just got here, most of you probably already know me, Chris, Shake the Box, blah blah. We're spinning wheels today. We played Hack and Climb, a game where you throw yourself as a living weapon and you have to climb like a getting over it style level. But it's a roguelike and there's lots of different weapons you can play as. That was a demo. I enjoyed it. Chat hated it, and that's okay. Why aren't you producing anything right now? How did Cole get on this line? This is the sand line. There we go. I need my silicon output, thank you. Alright, now that that is up and running. The camera shake is terrible. It needs a little time in the oven. I also found if I am trying to plan a path, like I'm making the Phantom for like where the axe is gonna go, if a like elevator or a moving obstacle is also on there, the frame rate tanks. And like, God, it's frustrating. It's a game about timing and precision. You really can't have that kind of thing happening. God damn it. I need Cole to hit this and go in. Alright. Delete the line. There. Jesus. You can't have anything near any of these, otherwise they just go inside on their own. Or time slowdown while you're aiming. I mean, I have my frame rate thing up, so I saw it drop down to like 17 frames per second. So it was definitely frame rate. And maybe it's just like a bad interaction with like my hardware or something if you didn't have that problem. But anytime there was like a moving wall and I was trying to plan the throw, like it just tanked it. It was very frustrating. Alright, I feel like we also have a good amount of coal in here now. Yeah, I could definitely overflow line over here and be safe. Oh yeah. We finally have good coal output. Alright, now that we have some silicon, solar panels might be nice, that way I don't have to worry about feeding coal into things. Steam generator, that's one of the gates for a different area. Illuminator, microprocessor. What about the thing about units? I'm kind of curious about units. Alright, we're out of silicon. Now that I finished that, swing up here real quick. I just want to make sure my walls are safe. Gun King. Rip off of 20 minutes, except much worse. Womp womp. Yeah. And how do you fare against my anti-air embankment? You don't, you die. Alright, they're starting to do some damage to my stuff. But like, we could set up a solar generator over here, right? Yes. Provides a small amount of power from the sun, right? So let's do like... Put a Healy thing right there. And a Healy thing right there. And a Healy thing right there. And a Healy thing right there. Then we'll put a solar generator, solar generator, solar generator. And huck some batteries down. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about repairing my walls as often. This stuff over here is fine. It's not fine, but it's probably fine. Alright, fine. Healy guy, Healy guy, Healy guy. Solar generator. Battery. There we go, that's probably fine. Let's get out of here. Oh, new wave. Might as well watch and see what happens. And how about the air? Okay, okay. I might want slightly more anti-air over here. Which, not exactly hard to set up. That's why we put these distributors down the way we did. Easy to expand. Beauteous. What do we have to on silicon? Graphite. 285? How much do we need for another upgrade? A lot for ground factory. We could finish pneumatic drill, that's no problem. Anything with graphite, we might as well just finish. Copper and lead, easy. Aren't the first line gonna bleed the end of the line? When they fill up, overflow just makes it run. Graphite and silicon. Just silicon left, just silicon left. Alright, silicon's our bottleneck for research. I mean, no reason not to make another silicon factory, right? We could just set the overflow going. We have plenty of sand. Let's do 2 more silicon factories over here. One and 2. Get the output first. Okay. Where's my overflow gates? Overflow gate right there. Hop over. Another bridge. God damn it. When will I learn I cannot put bridges next to conveyors? The answer's never. I will never learn. Alright. Bridge from heat. Nope, 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 nope. Whoa! How did you make it through? Well, that's no good. No! God damn it! At least all my stuff is still here. We have enough factories on the other sections that we could just fly right back. God, I hate you. Alright, take this factory and move it over. My stuff, you bastards! Alright, get this up and running first. Alright, I definitely should have emergency guns set up over here, just in case. Alright, this is all up and running. This is all overflow line, it's not that important. Anti-air is less important than this. So let's get this up and running first. Over here too. Make sure we get up here. Alright. This is already feeding ammo. This is unimportant, really. And we have a few minutes before the wave, so we can just come back in a little bit. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I was setting up my new second silicon factories here. Bridge. Send it over. Why? No! Alright, you have coal. We just need to feed you sand. I've learned my lessons. We need a decent amount of room to make sure this can hop over without a problem. We good? We exiting from there? Goody. Another distributor. Oh, I hate you. Alright, fine. No distributor. You know what? I can put a distributor. I can put it here. Cool. And then one. I hate that. Alright, so you are feeding what we need to have inside. And then we'll just send a line out. Do a bridge. Okay, now we just need to power you up. Oh, interesting. A power node, and just surround that with batteries. And then solar generator, and then a power node. Wow, power nodes are so much better than I thought they were. Alright, you are both making stuff now. And again, we have so much that maybe, now that we know how power nodes work, receive power from the supply and adjacent blocks. Let's do an overflow gate here. And have that come down into a combustion generator. Alright, now they're all working at high power at this point. Sometimes they drop a little bit, but we've noted it up. And now we're producing enough silicon that it's really flowing. It's having trouble even getting out of there. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and heal up all the garbage that got broken. Do, 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 do. Alright, I think that's everything I need to repair, right? Running low on copper. Hey, just made it. And these are like the least important anti-air guns, so it doesn't really matter if it takes me a little bit to get these up and running. Come on. Perfect. And we're golden. Back in business, baby. Honestly, the overflow copper line was a big part of our infrastructure. We kind of needed that. Good to have it back. Ba-doop boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. I guess I could do another overflow for some graphite production. Yeah, graphite's probably a good idea. And do we need silicon for anything? I think we do. Let's plop a distributor down that way. We have an outflow, but we can take some stuff out. Yeah, graphite would be a good idea. Boo-doo, boo, boo-doo. Okay. Let's put an overflow gate here. A bridge. Oh my god. It's gonna get really annoying trying to move this to where I need it to be. We're gonna have to hopscotch through a lot of stuff. Oh well. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Then we can go from here to here to here. I don't think any of these are interrupting other things. God damn. Except I can clearly see no more coal showing up here. Oh my god, I hate bridges. Alright, bridge. You go there. And then you're gonna go from here to there. Crap, I need to do the multiple jump version. From there to there. And from there. Can we make, like, a point here? Like... No! You're the worst. You know that? Delete that. There we go. Hasn't interrupted anything else. It's tricky, alright? There's so many stupid little bits. But I got my coal over here. That's all I wanted. Now I know I need to make some graphene presses. Let's see if we can make this work. Nope. Alright, absolutely not. I wish they had designated inputs and outputs. Alright, let's just do... four of them like this. Those are all output. There we go. Graphene. Just leap over. Put a distributor down. I guess a router there? No, because it's just gonna put stuff in here. God damn it. We have to do this. Delete this. Have this. Go that way. There we go. Now we're shoving graphene in there. And we're no longer quite at, like, ridiculous overflow. This graphene factory will only work for extra stuff. Maybe I don't want to do it as overflow. Nah, that's probably fine. And then just in case anything makes it past me, a row of hail guns. Pneumatic. Proof drill capable of mining titanium. Let's see what happens when we put this down. And then put down graphene press. Like, it doesn't need to be fast, it just needs to do it. And if at any point this fills up with ammo, the rest just goes in there. Beautiful. These will be our extra guns. The problem solvers. Anything manages to survive. I guess really this could just be entirely, like, up until here could be routers. And hail guns. It's not gonna be fast, but, like, eventually those will all have bullets inside of it. If we could feed more coal into that, it would be beneficial. I should have never put this on the wheel. What was I thinking? Could just be more of those drills? What do you mean? See if we could exceed its output. which point we'll just huck another one of these factories down. That's a drill that's making the coal there, right? Right here? Yeah. But it needs to be on top of, like, the actual resource. That's what I like to see. Yeah. There was exactly like 3 pieces of coal there. That's why I just like hucked it on there. It'll be a while before they're all filled with bullets, but that's alright. No rush. Alright, last line of defense is set up. Anti-air emplacement's looking fine. Anything I need to repair over here? Barely. Why is there coal on this line? You make coal, you make coal. Oh. There we go. Problem solved. Sort of solved. Nice. All right, we're good. We're good. Anyway, I was thinking, since I have so much extra coal over here, and then battery, 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 battery. And then power node. There we go. That'll keep everything well and truly powered up. Do 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 do. I could huck more stuff on here. Why not? There's more coal to be mined over here. Oh, oh. Really cram it in there. And here's where it just becomes a solid line. Incinerator. Vaporizes any item it receives. Pulverizer. Crushes scrap into fine sand. Melts down scrap into slag. I imagine we can have like a slag gun or something. Mixes coal, lead, and sand into pyrrhotite. The arc is something that just wants power. I mean, depending on how much power we're generating up top, why not have a few of those guns too, right? Like, how are my batteries doing if we look at them? They're not, like, super full, but the fact that there's anything in them at all, and they are slowly going up, means we do have space for some arcs. I don't think it uses power until, you know, something's here to be shot at. And power node. Oh, he didn't go through over here? He tried to bust through the main line? Bold. Bold! I guess no reason not to have, like, just solar panels. Just, like, all over the place here. Yep, battery goes up. That's all that matters to me. Nice. Ain't nothing getting through there. Interesting concept, though, having, like, a water area like this. We did it. We actually managed to go over. Alright. Might as well research some stuff here. Illuminator. Microprocessor. Switch. Message. Memory cell. Ground factory is not yet done. But we're getting real close. We have enough silicon coming through that, like, we're all good. Message, switch, microprocessor, memory cell. We're getting some complicated pieces. Oh yeah, and we are crushing it over here too. At this point, our coal's just going into the abyss. It's not being used. So let's put some, not steam generator. Although I'm curious about a steam generator. Converts power by burning flammable materials. Input water. How do we get water? Can't mine water. I imagine we need to pump water. We don't have that yet. So let's just grab some combustion bits here. I would like a router here. And then another router right there. And then do combustion, combustion, combustion. Battery, battery, battery. And try and node this over to my other setup. Solar panels. All in network, presumably. It's using silicon. We don't have a lot of that left. There we go. If something manages to speed quickly through our front line, they're going to hit a very upsetting wall. They will learn a harsh lesson. A harsh lesson. Alright, I'm pleased with this factory. Looking good. I don't think we've had really any concern for the anti-air emplacements. Yep, everything's at full health. Do some quick repairs. Force the next wave. I just want to see how we're doing at wave 15 here. Oh yeah. Force the next wave. Let's just burn through the waves. Next one. Alright, boats. Man, the electrical arcs are excellent. Next one. And flying units. I'm kind of surprised the flying units aren't going the way they used to go. Next one. What are these? Hell yeah. Next one. Pathetic. Sector captured. Goddamn right. Scattergun, or what is it called? The hail gun, very good. Electric gun, very good. Didn't really see a need for Scorch, given that we can't really build a wall across the lake. Sorry, river. And Duo and Scatter still doing good work. $6,400. 798 left on that one. Everything else has been researched. Alright. In the interest of playing other stuff, I will save here. Guess we could leave the planet and then save.